Hey everyone, QUEERVEE here, finally ready to do my bullet journal tour because it is my bujo anniversary. I started bullet journaling in March last year. So first I want to talk about my bullet journal. It's by this company, Scribbles That Matter. It's like vegan leather and it's really cool. It's got these cute little like doodles on it, and they're different on the back, and it's really nice paper. Like there's not too bad of like ghosting or bleeding or anything. But okay, so here we go. The first thing right here is the key in my index. So if you guys don't know what a bullet journal is, basically it's like your own version of like a planner, and so you get to make up your own bullet code. So I decided this square means like a task, and a circle means like I'm going somewhere or something's happening, and a triangle is appointment, and then, you know, a little like controller for a game, and I put like a heart next to things if I do it with a friend or family. And then I have a color code for things, and I used to have a color code for the week, but it's kind of changed a little bit, so we'll talk about that a little later. And then I have this color code for like my tasks, but this doesn't become relevant until a bit later when I got these zebra mild liners. So since I got those, I started using them a lot to denote what tasks just were in what category, I guess, just so it was easy for me to like look at my bullet journal and see, oh, I spent a lot of time with my family, or like, you know, whatever. And so here's the index. I decided to do a bunch of stuff at first that I never actually did. This was going to be like my cover page thing or whatever, and then this was going to be my future log, but I never filled it out. I never used it, so whoops. And then there was a bunch of stuff I had planned for this, and I never did it. And you know, maybe one day I will do it, but I really have no plans to do that anytime soon, so I'm just like, whatever, I'll just leave it for now. And so here is my very first monthly spread, and I decided to do like a regular calendar kind, and then I tried to use a habit tracker, but I didn't really end up using it. And I tried to be like very colorful and like rainbowy with my bullet journal at first. I had this song quote from Rhian, and I try to do like a different thing for my weeks every single week, and I've never used the same format, so you'll see through like all of my daily logs and stuff. I decided to try a spending log. I made it really pretty, but it's like doesn't really matter because my bank account online I just look at all the time anyways, so that didn't really work for me. And then I tried to do this thing like doodle every day, but I didn't finish it. But whatever. And this is when I was going to Canada to visit my best friend Leeks, and so I made a packing list, and you'll see throughout here I make a few different packing lists in here. And here's my April spread, and I like this because it's like very simple. I saw this YouTube video. I honestly can't remember what it was. It was a long time ago, like a year ago. But it was like all about like a 10-minute bujo spread, and so I did this based on that. And then I tried the habit tracker again, but as you can see, it didn't really work. So that's something that I wasn't using at that point. One of my other best friends shared this quote, "Don't let yesterday take up too much of today," and I thought I would put it in here and make it all pretty. I got some washi tape from the dollar store, so I started putting it everywhere. And then this is when I was traveling to Canada, so I wanted to do it a little bit like a journal style a little more, so I wrote a little bit more about what happened when I was traveling on this day. And then these 2 pages and the next 2 pages are my favorite pages in my entire bullet journal. And it's because I visited my best friend Leeks, and I decorated it a lot. I made it very pretty. On the Sunday that I hung out with her, we had like an intense journal time, and we just sat on the floor and like did stuff in our journals. And her mom was really awesome and like wanted to make me like yummy vegan food every day, so I drew like all the meals and stuff. Well, me and her made this peanut tofu thing, which was fun. So yeah, I did like, this was really the only time that I did like a written journal style, really. Usually it's very bullet in my bullet journal. But I did the bullets here and then more of like a journal style over here, because this was an important week in my life. So I wanted to record that. And this is just a quote from a song that I was listening to a lot, and she was listening to it also with me. We were listening to that song a lot when I visited her, so decided to put that quote there. And yeah, there's just more lots of stickers and drawings and decorations and stuff, and very themed. Loliqua's favorite color is purple, which is why I used like a bunch of purple pens. Like all of this is purple. And this isn't my washi tape, this is Loliqua's. She lent this to me and I lent her some of mine so that we could have like each other's in our journals. And then when I visited her, we did like henna on each other, so I started kind of like learning Mindy art more, and I was practicing in my bullet journal. I don't know why, but I tried to do like this brain dump thing, but I didn't really use it that much, you know, just to throw down like stuff to do, or I don't know, whatever, just ideas, but I didn't use it that much. I did the simple calendar again. I haven't been using the calendars very much. And then I watched this comedian, and he said this thing, and he wasn't talking about mental illness, but to me it really spoke to me. Like, change is hard, progress isn't linear. And that's just really important to me, because sometimes it feels like nothing has changed, because when you have a mental illness, like sometimes you go through really bad times, and so sometimes you're really low, and it's like, it feels like, oh my god, like, oh, I've been so low for years and years of my life. But actually, you know, if I think about my life where I was like 3 years ago, I'm in a better place, even though it's maybe not like way better than as I wish. It's, you know, it goes up and down. You know, some days I might be low, but some days is good, but it just goes up and down. It's not a straight slope. So just, you know, remember that. And that's true of other things, not just mental illness, but for me, that's what it spoke to. Yeah, progress isn't linear. It takes time. It goes up and down. Mother's Day. And here I went to Florida with my sister, and we went well, actually I went with my whole family, but I really went to go with my sister to Universal Studios, because we really love Harry Potter, so we like to visit the 2 parks there and do all the Harry Potter stuff, and also everything else. And Don't Go Breaking My Heart plays sometimes there, and we always think about Ella Enchanted, and we also watched Ella Enchanted in the hotel room. So I was like, this is very relevant. If you guys haven't seen that movie, Ella Enchanted, that movie plays in the song, and that movie plays in the song. That's what I just said. Yeah. It rained a lot, so I drew some raindrops. I forgot that I did that. I kind of want to revisit that, you know, in the future whenever it rains, or like whenever it snows. Maybe I'll just draw like little drops in the background. That's pretty cool. And I did want to talk about, you know, some people are very impressed with my bullet journal spreads lately. But I'm not always on top of it. There have been like times when I haven't like bullet journaled every day, because if I wrote here "dead to the world," I didn't feel good. I wasn't doing good, so it was very hard for me to bullet journal there. I just kind of wrote an update kind of thing here. And you probably noticed this Pokemon type chart. Like, why isn't V talking about this? Why aren't they mentioning it? So when I was traveling in Florida, I had my DS and I was playing a lot of Pokemon. So I drew that there so that it would just help me, because I'm not like a Pokemon master. I'm not super familiar, with the games. I enjoy them and they're fun, but I'm not like super knowledgeable. So I need that to remember. So that was fun, and yeah, I didn't even really make this monthly spread. Like, you can tell this is when I was kind of like blah about the bullet journal. I think I planned for this to be a brain dump, but I obviously never used it, and that's okay, it happens. This is when I went on a camping trip with one of my other best friends, so that was a lot of fun. Drew a little, And yeah, see, this is another time that I stopped bullet journaling for a few days, and I just kind of wrote an overview kind of deal. And I didn't even make like a monthly page. Like, this was July. So, oops. I just dropped a washi tape. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't even make like a monthly page. I just kept writing, like putting these washi tapes. I am very busy, because I just kept kind of skipping. Right here, there's more. Just kind of kept playing catch up with my bullet journal. So I wasn't super using my bullet journal during this period of my life for some reason. I don't know why. It just wasn't working for me. Oh, my friend found this thing that was like, your rapper name is Lil plus the last thing you bought for, what was it, like under $50 or something? Yeah, like under $50. So the last thing I had bought was tarot cards. So I was like, Lil tarot cards. And then August, I like how that turned out, even though I didn't do like an actual like monthly spread thing. But the word August looks pretty cool. And here's just another time where I did a big overview because I wasn't using my bullet journal, and that's just how it goes. But after this, I don't think it happened again. I think I consistently used it after that because I started getting stuff together and things were happening and my life was changing a little bit. So going with that. This is like also when I started joining the staff of Pantheon. That was over here. So I wrote like big dream because I was being trained to become a pixelist, and I had my first item release. So yeah, I didn't even do like a September monthly page at all thing. So yeah, I got a funny quote from my friend. And yeah, just trying to put a lot of stickers. I basically use like apples and gold stars to denote when I like finish something, like when I finish an item for the site. So I'm like, good job, gold star. I'm like, good job, an apple sticker. Hey, it works. I went to this thing called the September Moon Market, so I drew a little moon there. And this was when I was kind of joining a band, and we were like, let's be called Pelvic Sorcery. So I like drew this little thing. But I didn't end up sticking with that, but that's pretty. And then here I kind of did a monthly spread, but I didn't use it at all. And it's not even like the full page. I don't even know. Whatever. And then this is Inktober, and I was going to write that in the corner of everyone. I don't know if I actually did, but I don't think so. And yeah, these pages are not very interesting, just kind of boring. And I wasn't very creative with my weekly, fonts or anything here. I do like this little Halloween doodle. But I was just consistently using my bullet journal, And this is when I decided to revisit the habit tracker, and it actually worked this time in my life. Didn't use the calendar at all. Just didn't use it. But it looks real pretty. But the habit tracker I did, so that was awesome. And since that worked for me, I decided to keep doing it. And ever since this time, I've stuck with it. And I really like them. It's pretty. This was Huevember. I did participate in Huevember. Maybe I'll do a Huevember tour at some point. In this, you can tell this is when I got my mild liners because everything from this point on starts becoming like super colorful. And this is my birthday. My birthday's November 11th. It's the best day ever. 11/11. 11's the best number. Whoop whoop. So I decorated it a lot with stickers. I decorated this page with my favorite washi tape that I had at the time, which is this like mint color and this gold. And yeah, my best friend said this quote, "So love legit is so weird." So I was like, that's so legit. Like, that's so, I relate to this. I have to write it down in my bullet journal. And she really likes blue, so, and like mint, so I did it in those colors. So yeah, this is when you can see like the red means friends, so this is when I'm hanging out with my friends. The mint is like art, so that's when I'm doing art. The yellow is for the website Pantheon that I do stuff for. Purple is for stuff with my partner Jamie, because purple is their favorite color. And then here I went to somebody's house and there was like we did a little fire pit thing outside, so I did a little fire. It didn't actually look like that, but it's fun. This is when I'm playing Borderlands 2 a lot and being Zero. I love Zero. And this is when I started being a little more creative with my daily things, which I really like. I really like this one. I will maybe come back to this. Now that I've bullet journaled for a year and I've had a year of different, you know, days of the week thing, maybe I'll revisit this. Now this I made a kind of to-do list around washi tape. And I was making Christmas ACEOs for all my friends. I was making a Christmas card, an ACEO, and also a sticker for them, but it was a secret. I took a picture to show them this to-do list that I made, but I didn't want them to know about the sticker because it was a secret, so I just covered it up with washi tape. And this was my first like really elaborate monthly spread, and I did not do this one on camera. This was before I started recording it. But I really liked how it turned out. It was very pretty. I mean, very simple and like not very decorative, but I liked it. I like it. And I liked this too. I did not do art every day, but I almost did. And then I had been doing a lot of YouTube stuff, so I drew my webcam dude and a little YouTube guy and, you know, art stuff. Just because I had space there, and I don't know, I was feeling like doodling. Doodle doodle. And then, wow, I got this set of like 20 or something stencils from Amazon, and I just kind of went ham. This was from the stencils. I just used a bunch of triangles, and then I decided to do like backgrounds in all these different shapes and put like stencils everywhere. I was just going crazy with the stencils. That's what happens when I get new things. So that was fun. And Christmas time, got another packing list right in here. And my cousin got me this washi tape for Christmas, so I started using that everywhere. And I wanted to make Christmas all like decorative and very like colorful and red and green and very like Christmassy. So I think I succeeded. This is, you know, fun page, very messy, but whatever. And I wrote like a bunch of gifts that I got basically in red and green so that I would remember. And then this is the end of the year, and this is just a random to-do list. But I'm gonna do something like 2019 here, but I don't know what exactly yet, so I just skipped that for now. Okay, and if you guys have been watching my bujo videos, you've already seen this. I did this one on camera, and that was a lot of fun. It's basically exactly like my December one, but it worked, so I liked it. This was more fun than my other art every day, and I did do art every day, so I got to fill it all out, and it looks so good, and it makes my OCD feel better. And yeah, I did it like a spiral. I had to number it like in pencil, like every 5 I put numbers so I could know, but then I erased it so it looks nicer now. And then, oh my gosh, my partner Jamie got me this headset that was like expensive, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. It's super, just like randomly, just as a gift, which is really nice of them. And I started using the stencils a lot for the backdrop. And if you haven't been able to tell, I do like a rainbow order for the days of the week. So it's like red, orange, yellow, green. It's like a mint color, and then blue and purple. And I changed the blue and purple a little bit throughout, but the other ones pretty much stay the same. And that's been a running theme throughout the entire bullet journal up until March, basically, of, you know, this year. I like this one that I did. I used the little stencil in the corner and then did a little box. That was fun. And then when I got the Tombow dual brush pen citrus set, I was like, can't wait to use it. Gotta do a pack and list in it. Went to Florida again to Universal Studios with my sister. So that was a lot of fun. And this is one of my favorite spreads that I've done for the monthly spreads, and I tried something new for the habit tracker, and I like it. It's very, very, very bright and colorful. It's like the brightest pages in my bullet journal. And then I thought this was really cute. I wrote like what ACEOs I made in the month, and I did reach my goal, and I also reached my goal here, and I wrote the little YouTube things here. I almost doubled in subscriptions for YouTube, whoop, whoop, in the month of February, so that was very successful for me. The blue color means family, so this was me and my sister at Universal Studios. Yeah, and just more of the weekly spreads, and very, very colorful. This is when I got new washi tape from Ezsithyn, whoop whoop, so that was really awesome. I've been using that a lot. Very pretty, and I wanted to try out what it would look like if I did like lines across, because I decided that I wanted to do something like that for my March weekly spreads. And then I just wanted to make like a little art to-do list, because I had a free page, because I wanted to start my March monthly on this page, so I just made it an art to-do list with like different categories. And then this is my March spread, and I wanted to make this one special since it is my bujo-iversary. That's my bujo-iversary. I drew a little heart. And so this is more elaborate than any other monthly spread I've done before. The habits are just this, which I like. It's very cute. And the mood tracker I think is okay. The video plan I really like how that is, and this is really cool too. I really like this idea that I had. I'm proud of it, and I can't wait to continue putting my washi tape little stickers on here and making it look all good and all finished, because I'm gonna complete the goals, because I gotta fill it all up. It's very, very motivating for me. And then so this is the first time ever that I'm just doing weekly spreads. So in the past, like all of these times, I just am writing it day by day. Like you can see I go like from Saturday to like Saturday, but here in the new weekly spreads, I am going Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday, because my week starts with Monday. I know most Americans started with Sunday. I think that's craziness, because Sunday is part of the weekend. But, you know, I'm not going to judge you if you think Sunday is the start of the week. That's cool. You do you. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it's the end of the week, because it's part of the weekend. So Monday is the start of the week for me. So I always do everything with Monday starting. Yeah. So this is also the first time that I didn't use rainbow colors for the days of the week. I wanted to keep with my theme and use only the colors that I had used here. So I only used 6 colors, so I just used one of them twice. But yeah. So, and I think it's okay. I might go back to the rainbow one. I'm not sure yet. But I ended up not really liking how my mild liner categories looked with this kind of spread. So I decided to change how I do the categories to just these little tags on the side, and I think that gives it a much cleaner look, and I just like how that looks a lot better. And I added new colors for YouTube and Patreon. So I think that makes it look like a lot cleaner and easier to read, because this was getting like a little messy, because it was like everything was being like highlighted, and I was like, ugh, that's just, it's too much. So yeah, both of these quotes are from LSD, and I put more washi tape everywhere. This washi tape is from Crafty Leeks. Thanks, you guys. But yeah, so I really like this weekly spread method, because like everything is laid out, and it is useful if I have something like coming up on like the weekend. I can write it in there, because I don't really like to use my monthly one unless I know for sure something is going to happen. But this, I don't mind writing something that might not happen, because I'll just cross it out or draw an arrow, like it will happen later. Not a big deal. But yeah, I really like how like my bullet journal is evolving, and I'm definitely going to keep the weekly spread thing, because I like it. And I like just seeing like the whole week in 2 pages, and that's it. And in the past, like, I didn't want to waste space. I didn't want to waste paper. I wanted to just keep going, you know, whenever I had a day, but I like this method better. And this is really cute. I like the circles, and it's really very clean looking. And I used a different washi tape for this bottom, but I'm keeping with the color theme for the month, and I'm gonna try and keep with this color theme for the whole month, and then next month I'll do a different color scheme. And yeah, so that's all I got. This is the end of my bullet journal for now. I do have a like a pin test at the back here, and some washi tape swatches. I have washi tape swatches somewhere else too. Let me pop open those so that you can see them, because they're pretty. So yeah, these are all the washi tapes that I got from Crafty Leeks and Ezsithyn from my Amazon wishlist. So those are fun. But yeah, that's my whole bullet journal. So I hope that you guys like that. I really like it. Favorite page. I love this bullet journal. When I use this all up, I'm gonna get another one of the same kind, different color. I'm gonna get a different color, but scribbles the matter. I love it, love it, love it. But yeah, I hope you guys liked my bullet journal. I know that was kind of a long video, but I just wanted to get it all out there and show you guys every single thing in there. So I hope that can kind of encourage you guys to do your own bullet journal, and you know, don't feel like when you see all these really gorgeous bullet journals on Pinterest and all that, you know, everybody's bullet journal always looks like that, because it's not how it is. And you can see in mine, it's really plain sometimes, and that's okay, because it's just supposed to be functional and work for whatever you need it to. It's yours, so you gotta do whatever works the best for you. For me lately, I like to decorate it and do a little more with it, but I don't think I'm ever going to be somebody who works for like hours and hours on it. Like, I'm never gonna do a lot of design on it, but I like what I have, and I like how functional it is. It's very useful to me to keep track of what I'm doing, and keep track of what I have done and what's going on in my life. So I really recommend bullet journaling for anybody, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my bullet journal tour, because I enjoyed giving it. So yeah, I hope that was great. And let me say a special thank you to my patrons, Ezsithyn, Jay, Artemystik, Kim, Rhian, and Jill. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. And thank you to everybody else who's watching my videos as well. If you could like this video, leave a comment so that I can get to know you, that would be awesome. Subscribe to me, that would be even better. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you bullet journal, please show me, because I would love to see. see you guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. Bye.